Welcome to the news shelf. You know, I've been dreading doing this story because it can't be made funny or light-hearted. It's like poking a big painful bruise when you talk about something like this. So the Japan situation is getting rather dire. Our second nuclear reactor has exploded, so Japan is saying it's its worst disaster since World War II when Hiroshima and Nagasaki were bombed. Japan, located here in blue, was struck by a massive earthquake, tsunami and aftershocks. And then if that wasn't enough, 2 of their nuclear power stations exploded. Apparently technicians are battling to get a third one under control before it explodes as well. There are apparently over 10,000 casualties after the earthquake in one town alone. So that just gives you a scale of the disaster. I'm fairly sure you've all seen this story on the news somewhere. So, in other news, apparently the 2012 Olympics has generated some controversy, not because of where it's based or anything about it, but because of the logo. This logo right here. Now, I'm personally not a fan. I think it looks horrific, though other people have decided it looks like 2 Simpsons characters involved in a rather explicit act. See if you can see it. I'll wait. Did you see it? This logo drew controversy from Iran, saying that it was racist, because apparently the logo represents the biblical word Zion, meaning Israel, and apparently this is racist. I mean, yeah, how dare they call that country by one of its different names? Bastards. Now, I don't want to start a debate here, but it seems remarkably easy to offend people like that. Now, the irony would be if they found that offensive. Now, David Cameron, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, located here in blue, he dismissed Iran's claims of the picture being racist. He also dismissed the threat that they wouldn't show up at the Olympics by saying the Iranians would not be missed if they did not attend. Now, I loathe this money-grabbing bastard. For those of you who don't know him, here's a picture, but this picture's obviously been heavily photoshopped. Here, this is more accurate. Even though I don't like him, I admire him for this statement. Not many people in power have the guts to stand up and say stuff like this anymore. In other news, it seems that Africa and surrounding areas have been falling into quite a bit of turmoil. Here located in blue is all the countries that I know are going through a bit of strife around the African area. Now, you smart cookies have probably noticed that I've also highlighted Saudi Arabia, and that's because their police force has been mobilised to stop anti-government protesters forming in the capital city. Unfortunately, this story hasn't been in the news much, so it's been quite hard to keep track of. And Yemen, located here in blue, the police force there have pushed back protesters using gas, and using live ammunition on them. Apparently 6 people were killed, and 1,250 were injured, apparently 250 of them critically. If you're a government, that's the way to win the hearts of your people. Now, there is one last very important thing. I can't stress this enough. I love your hair, by the way. Make sure you subscribe to the show to keep in the loop about all new important news stuff. I'm Alex John William Gordon. Thank you for watching the news shelf. I hope you found it informative and entertaining.